What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another FPL video for you all. Hope you're doing good. It's been a while since I've been doing a stream now. I've been, 50-50 with content and been unfortunate not to make it, and been very, very busy as got this new job that I've had the last couple of weeks, as a lot of you may know. But I'm back with this little video for you all to let you guys know that I've activated my free hit chip, my second one going into 28, double game at 28, and I'm going to just make it short and sweet, not blabber on too much, but give you reasons why I picked this players. Now, it's only a draft at the moment, but I will be fiddling around with it. I will be showing you near the end of the video as well how I got on in the last stream when I did that triple captain Salah as well. So I went up to like 16k, bit of disclaimer, but after that Southampton game this week, down to 18, 19k. But we'll get to that later on in the video. So this is a bit of a draft I come up with. I brought in players like Sarr, Saiss, Rafinha, Ramsey, Jimmy, and Adams. Made that bench weak as possible because if I leave players like, Cancelo and all that on the bench, and then Ramsdale, and they poor big, I'll end up crying about it and getting all pissed. And you don't want to see that on a free hit. Your bench getting maximum points. You just want to make it as weak as possible, so you don't have to worry about it and stare at it. So this is the sort of team I've come up with, and I'm pretty much happy with it at the moment. It's only a little draft at the moment, but I think with the triple Wolves, now you're probably thinking, why have I not gone for triple Wolves defense? Two lovely fixtures against Crystal Palace and Watford. I think Crystal Palace won 2-0 early in the season against Wolves, but I think Wolves beat Watford 2-0 away. But the reason I've gone for that, I could go for Aldnore instead of Saiss, but I think Aldnore could be rotation with Marcel. Saiss is particularly more nailed on, and I think he is good with the turns as well. If you have a look down here as well, he's got 2 goals so far season, so he's an aerial threat. So I think we're less likely to be rotated. So I've gone for him. The reason I've gone for Jimmy, we'll talk about that with the Wolves assets, is because I feel like I want to take a punt. Last few games, 0-6-6-2-0. I think it's a punt worth taking. Still under 10% ownership, and I think, why not just take that punt? 2 good home fixtures at home, and I think it's a punt worth taking. Wolves look reasonably strong, look reasonably tight at the back as well, and I think maybe triple Wolves defense might be a bit too far, but I might take that opportunity if he's still lowly owned, go for Jimmy, because why not just have a good play around with it? I was considering Brozier and Adams up front, but I think there's a lot of talk as well watching the game that Brozier's now shifting to the wing a bit more, and Adams is still a lot more central in his positioning in the game. And so I think Adams is a much better pick at this moment of time to go for, especially going to double game week in 28, than Brozier, even though Adams is a bit more expensive. 6'5", 9'7", in his last 5 games, doing well on the return, doing all right on the returns. And I think he's got Villa and Newcastle. Villa aren't looking great at the back. Newcastle have lost Trippier, looking 50-50. Looking at the Newcastle Evolve, maybe. I think it's a punt worth taking with this. Midfield-wise, like somebody said to me, I think it was, shout out to Ashley FPL, who's in the Instagram group I'm in. Don't neglect players, single game with players. They could end up doing a lot more better than a lot of double game week players. So at the moment, I've got how many double game week players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double game week players. And yeah, with Maddison, I think, he's got Leeds. And, Leeds look so shaky. And Maddison did well in midweek in the Europa League. I think Maddison's such a lovely gem still very lowly owned. Last few games, 0-1-5-2-2. But he's still, stats-wise, 6-6, 6 goals, 6 assists. I think it's still a nice gem to go for. And even for maybe the long term, maybe. But I think against Leeds, the way they're playing, they're a bit all over the place, aren't they? So I think take a punt on that. I think Rafinha as well. He rarely gets like double figures, does he? But he could do on this double game week, and I think he's a punt worth taking. Leicester aren't great at the back, Villa aren't great at the back. I think just go all out crazy with it. That's the way I'm particularly how I want to approach this game week. Coutinho and Ramsey, I'm still undecided with the captaincy, but I think Coutinho might be the way I might go with it. He might be the way I might go with it. And but I think double Villa attack, Ramsey, Coutinho wouldn't be the favourite. Luca Dean, I'm not particularly convinced with the clean sheets and stuff. He shows he can take the corners, but you know, Southampton, like I said, I've got Adams in there. You know, I've got Rafinha in there, and I think Villa will concede probably in both of them. To be honest with you, that's the way about it. But yeah, talk about as well. You know, I might go in with 8 double game week players, and that would be probably me probably ditching Robbo. I'm not going to ditch Trent because, geez, you know, it's like Cancelo, nearly 50% owned. So I know it's Robbo's doing. You can see with the numbers here: 0, 13, 7, 6, 11 to Trent 0, 6, 6, 6. A lot of them clean sheets too. So it is a tough one. So I'd rather keep the ownership wise. I know I'm ditching Cancelo, so I definitely don't want to ditch Trent. So this is how I want to kind of approach it now. So kind of with that move, want to, if Chelsea do double, I'm hearing Chelsea would probably get, I don't know if it's Burnley, Norwich, Newcastle, something like that. It'd been 28. So you know, is it in Chelsea? We can have a just quick look. So Chelsea have Burnley currently. We can see here, and this is in game week 28. So I think either is it Newcastle and Norwich they could get in that double. So I am looking at that. Mason Mount. Nah, I think I'm more looking at the defense. So Rudiger, there is Alonso there. The James and Chilwell are returning very, very soon. There was talk about Reece James return, but I don't think he'd be rushed back. So I might just play it safe with Rudiger because he's always nailed on, isn't he? And he can get the returns too. He's never a threat. He's never a threat in the box. He really is, and he might get a cheeky assist. Who knows? So that might be enough one. So I might go in with 8 double game week players. This is my sort of draft. So Robbo out, Rudiger in. Got about 5 million in the bank, something like that at the moment. So that's the sort of plan I'm going for. This is the sort of team I might go in that approach. Double game at 28. And I don't hate it. I actually do really like it. I think, you know, Ward Prowse was definitely in my mind. If somebody does mention in the comments, I mention now that Ward Prowse, you know, he takes set pieces very, you know, look at his corners. You know, somebody's going to get the end of them, head them in, or slot them in. So there is Ward Prowse instead of Maddison, but I don't think I want to neglect that. You know, Leeds look horrific at the minute defensively. So Maddison is the one to look at. With Vardy out, Maddison's getting those attack and returns when he can. So I might just leave this as it is. Bench-wise, is nothing to look at. Like I said, I made it so weak. So I don't have to like to Cancelo and Ramsdale on my bench and all that. But like I said, likely transfer probably do. If they do get a double, will probably be Robbo to Rudiger. But I do like this. I really do like this. I think going for Walker, is it Kevin or is it Kyle? Walker Peters from Southampton, doing great for the Saints. But I think with Southampton, they have Villa and Newcastle. So especially me going in with Coutinho and Ramsey. So I kind of want to not look to have like attackers against defenders. You know what I mean? So hence why I've got Saiss and then I haven't got some like Dennis or Eduardo versus him. So I'm happy about this. I am happy about this, and I think it's a good one. I'm trying not to overthink it, and I think just don't overthink. Just enjoy the game. That's what it's all about. Just enjoy this game. This is my best ever season. Like I said, you know, at the moment you've gone down to 18k because of the Southampton game. I had no players for that, and this is like my best ever finish is 170k overall. So I'm well chuffed. I'm just enjoying the ride, enjoying it. I'm in a much better position than I was last season. I was like bloody 200k or something. Don't know. So I wasn't great. But yeah, really, really do like this team. So this is what I probably will go for. You got any questions? Hit me up on the comment section, or any players you think I'm missing out, or any other questions, free hit questions, something like that. So that's what I'm going for, guys. Yeah. And hope you enjoyed this little video. And I've been the Penguin. You've been the Bubbly Bunch. We still call you that. Might give you a new name. Who knows? And I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. And good luck this game week too. Bye-bye.